Welcome everybody to another highly touted user matchup early in this season. Today we've got the number 2 team in the country after defeating number 6 and number 17 in week 0 and 1. It's Nebraska taking on number 14 Oklahoma, coming in off of a loss on the road to Miami. Welcome everybody into IceBox Live. I, of course, am your host, Dink. As you all well know, we are deep into the season, or the start of the season now. A couple of teams have 2 games under their belt, some with 1, but everybody's at least played a game, and they know what they're looking for the rest of their season. As Nebraska's going to start with the rock here, and they've gotten 3 yards in 2 plays, and that rush goes nowhere, as Oklahoma was able to get into the backfield for a stop, and Nebraska will have an early third down test. Couple of high-scoring games, 49 or more in both games for Nebraska, and they'd get a first down up to the 41-yard line for the Cornhuskers. So on a first down, they'll throw play action. They go to the left side. It's caught, but not for a huge gain. It's going to be about 2 yards there. Call it 2nd and 8 early in this drive. Nebraska with one of the best offenses in the entire country. Impact players all over the field. Furio, number 76 at quarterback. He finds his man to the right. That's Malachi Coleman. One of the best in the country. He has 8 catches for 164 yards. He had that last game against Texas Tech in a 49-35 win. Furio dropping back, going short, caught, first down. And that was Ja'Cory Barney, the senior halfback. He's going to get that first down out of the backfield. And it moves the chains across the 50 for the Cornhuskers. 1st and 10, 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Furio looking deep, trying to find his man. It's incomplete. That Sooner defense, one-on-one back there, didn't let him get too far away. Furio took a shot in the backfield as well. I'm not sure how you get number 76 as a quarterback, but that's the way of the Bink. Furio going with the corner route. It's caught! First down at the 22-yard line. Great play call. And the Cornhuskers are inside the 25. 1st and 10. First and 10, they hand this one off, and it is going to be a first down. Could have been a touchdown. That was Denton McNamara for a 9-yard, or excuse me, that was an 11-yard gain. He went backwards on his first carry. And the Cornhuskers are just 11 yards away from pay dirt on their first drive. They run it again with McNamara. This time not nearly as successful. It's going to be 2nd and 8 from the 9. Second down, Furio looking to pull the read option. It goes nowhere. Joseph Jonah Ajonye, 9.5 sacks in his career, 25 tackles for loss, 47 total tackles, solo tackles, and add 1 more to each of those for the edge rusher. Great play in the backfield, and now it sets up a 3rd and 12 for the Cornhuskers. We'll see if Oklahoma can get out of this drive with just 3 or if Nebraska can punch it in. They go to the right side, nearly intercepted. And needless to say, it's going to be a field goal for Nebraska in the pouring down rain. And they were probably lucky that that one wasn't going the other way because Oklahoma would probably be hitting their head off the goalpost right now. But 4th and 12, kick is up and right down the middle. Nebraska takes about a 5-minute opening drive and gets 3. On a 30-yard field goal. Well, yeah, about 30 yards. Few user games this week. You can see at the bottom of your screen. A couple of highly touted ones as well. Ranked ones, I should say. Auburn, Georgia should be a ranked matchup this week, and that could be an SEC championship at the end of the year. Obviously, Nebraska versus Oklahoma, you're seeing right now. Tulane is a ranked team in action against Kansas State. And obviously, Miami, Florida, the all-time rivalry of the Sunshine State should be fun to watch. The running game, Coach JG said at the end of last week that he got away from this in his week 1 matchup, and he felt like that was the reason that they lost. So you can imagine a lot of running going to be coming from the Sooners' backfield this week in week 2. Trying to get back into the win column since last year. 2nd and 7. Kawale will hand it off, trying to get to the outside, but it looks like the Cornhuskers are ready for that run game. Kurt Blaze, that impressive sophomore, couldn't get much there. And it brings up an early 3rd down again. This time for Oklahoma. I like the uniform matchup, though. They're all red for Nebraska, but the black helmet and pants for Oklahoma. Looks nice. Under 4 minutes to go, 3rd and 6. Kawale going to drop back, looking for his man. Might have the tight end. Instead, it's going to be intercepted. Shavers Jr. of the Cornhuskers going to set up their offense across the 40 in Sooner territory. And what a start to this game for Nebraska. Now they've got a chance to add to that lead that they already earned on that first drive. And that one goes to the outside. That's going to get 6 yards on Nebraska's first carry of the drive. Set up 2nd and 4. Second down with 3:30 to go in the quarter. They go with an option play. It gets pitched out. Barney Jr. gets the first down, gets more. Fin move across the 20 to the 17-yard line, and Nebraska cooking with that triple option.
This defense has to be so disciplined. You just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch.
They hand this one off to McNamara. Big Huskies fan today. M. Leakey. Are you in the league, my guy? Because the Huskers are leading right now, 3-0.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
This one another handoff to McNamara, and it goes nowhere. A 1-yard loss on that play. Denton McNamara, and he's starting to get that wear and tear feel. So Coach Bink Rule might have to be careful for the rest of this game. 3rd and 10. From the 17, Furio going over the middle. It's caught, trying to get to that first down marker. He gets there to the 5. And 1st and goal set up for the Huskers. They hand this one off to McNamara. He's trying to get going, and he nearly punches his way in. Instead, it's going to be 2nd and goal from just the 1-yard line. Second and goal. They hand it off again to McNamara, and this time he goes backwards. Oklahoma's keying in well on the running game. The passing game has been the true issue so far. And Nebraska, another trip to the red zone. The last one only ended in 3. After a couple of backward runs, 3rd and goal from the 2 now for Nebraska. Looking like they want to go to the flat, and it is covered up at the 2 again. 4th and goal. And Oklahoma trying to complete the goal line stand. course, Nebraska, Bink rule leaving the offense on the field. Can't really say I'm surprised. 1.5 yards for 6. From the 2-yard line, they'll run it with the quarterback, and he is in. Nebraska. Touchdown. Furio. His second attempt of the game, and the freshman gets 6. Extra point is up and good. It's 10-0 with a second to go in the first quarter. And Coach JG needs to regroup his team, or should I say Coach Leftfoot. Need to regroup after a 10-0 start and an interception on their first throw of the game. Just find what works. I'll let you know at this point that this game and all of our streams and videos are brought to you by Sookie's Soaps. I almost missed a kick return touchdown there, but luckily didn't get too far. From 1 bar to 2 bars to thousands over the last 10 years, Sookie's Soaps makes your soaps with ingredients that just make sense. Visit www.sookiessoaps.com for more. Clean fun for the whole family. That's www.sookiessoaps.com. 1st and 10 for Oklahoma. They hand this one off. In the running game, hasn't done too much so far, only 2 yards that time from Kurt Blades. Star freshman last year. I believe he was a 5-star. And now coming into his sophomore season, looking to explode onto the scene even more. 2nd and 8 from the 26. They go with an RPO. They hand this one off to Blades, and he tries to get forward yardage, but it's just not there. That Nebraska defense has been stubborn to start this game. And another 3rd down and medium for Oklahoma. On the road in a tough place to play. The stadium pulse is going crazy. You can't see it, but it is. 3rd and 8. Going across the middle, it is incomplete. And the Sooners are going to have to send this one right back to that high-powered Nebraska offense. How does Nebraska have 2 different quarterbacks that are both horribly numbered? Because who's Bryant? Did he play the first couple games? Bell, back to return for the Huskers. He gets a little bit of space, but the Sooners wrap up at the 41-yard line, and that is where Nebraska will step back onto the field for their 3rd drive of the game, looking for their 3rd score of the game. 1st and 10, Furio dropping back, going to the flat. It is caught, 1st down, and no, not quite. Got 9 on that reception. I think he could have had more, but just took a too wide of an approach to that turn and got 9 instead of the full 10 for the 1st down. 2nd and 1. Furio dropping back, going over the middle, wide open is Vales, and he's got a 1st down to the 40. This time into Oklahoma territory. Under 8 minutes to go in the half. Nebraska looking to increase that 10-point lead. Taking the play clock down is Rule's team, and it looks like they're not going to get the snap off. Just a miscommunication. It'll be 1st and 15. From the 45 now. Furio dropping back. Looking over the middle, and it is somehow brought in for the 1st down to the 29. George Keglar, he's got 2 big catches today. The freshman making plays already for Nebraska.
Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The Huskers with the 1st and 10.
From the 29, 1st and 10. They've sent a man in motion. And they'll throw it to him. This is Coleman. Malachi Coleman gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe one. Four catches, 19 yards so far in this game, and yet again Nebraska coming out four wide receivers. A man in motion again. Furio won't hit him this time, though. He's going to roll out, try to get some yardage, going to the end zone. It's brought in, and it's a touchdown for Nebraska. What an adjustment. What a play. On the run, Furio throws to the end zone, and I believe that was Coleman that just went up and made the play. And with this extra point, Nebraska will go up by 3 scores in the first half, 17-0. They did start with the ball, so Oklahoma's got a chance to cut into that lead, maybe double them up. But Oklahoma will return this kickoff. Can't get much out of it. He doesn't get to the 15-yard line. He had to stopped up at the 14. 6:15 to go in the half.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need.
1st and 10, they go with a screen pass, and it looks like it's got some space. And a nice juke move. Gets a first down. I can't get the ball out of here. But the first down of the game for Oklahoma on that screen pass, and now maybe some momentum for this Sooner offense in this game. Kawale going over the middle. Nice stop route. It is complete. Still on his feet. Gets a few. Call it 3. 2nd and 7 now. Kawale hands this one off, trying to get to the outside, and does. Praylor! He's across the 50 to the 46-yard line in Oklahoma. Paylor, excuse me. Trying to get on the board again, or trying to get on the board for this week. And again, just cut into that lead. Kawale fakes it. They're going play action. Looking for the tight end, and swatted down. Leaping linebacker, Dawson Merritt. He's got some hops. Moderately improved movement in zone coverage. Well, I'd say that was a little more than moderately. He read that perfectly. Just got far enough back that he was able to get in the hole shot and slap that one away. 2nd and 10 from the 46. Quale will drop back again. He may have to step up, and he's just going to chuck this one and try to get it some sort of yardage, but ends up just being incomplete and living for another down. So another 3rd down coming for Oklahoma, this time on their opponent's side of the field at the 46 of Nebraska. Depending on this play call here, we might know what the play call is if they want to go for it or not.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
3rd and 10 from the 46.
From the gun, wants to pass.
And they're looking over the middle, and it's a catch by Wheeler, fighting forward, and he's going to get the first down. Putting those cleats in the ground, and Tremont Wheeler stopped right at the line to gain and just put his shoulder pads down and muscled his way for the first. 35-yard line now for Oklahoma. And they want to run this one with Blades. He is pushing through tackles. He gets about 4. 2nd and 6 going into the hurry-up now is Oklahoma, trying to catch this team off guard a little bit. Kawale trying to get that pass out, but the Nebraska pass rush was strong. So strong it actually hurt one of their offensive linemen. 3rd and 6 coming for Oklahoma. Again, could be one of those go-for-it situations depending on this 3rd down play call. A 3 spot would get you back within 2 scores at 14. Obviously, a touchdown would get you back within 2 scores as well, but 10 points is better than 14. 3rd and 6, they go with a direct snap to Blades. He's trying to get outside, can't quite get there. Great defense by Nebraska. It looked like he had all kinds of open room to the outside, but that gap just closed so quickly and nowhere to go. So it'd be about a 48-yard field goal from the spot. And it doesn't look like Coach Leftfoot wants to take it, but I believe he's going to send out his kicking unit, see if they can't get 3 on the board. From 48 yards out on the right hash. The kick is up, trying to sneak in that right upright, and it does. Field goal is good, and we sink the lead to about 14. Yes, we sink the lead to 14 on that kick from the Sooners, just sneaking in that right upright. It was actually the meter was definitely to the right, so that means if he was right on, it would have just been a no-stress kick. Bell going to take this one out of the end zone, tries to make a move, and this one's going to start from the 17, so we'll see if Oklahoma can get themselves back on track here on defense and stop this high-powered Nebraska offense. High-powered. They go outside with McNamara in Oklahoma. The defense there, that was Hardy, the strong safety, the senior leader, knowing exactly where he needs to be, cutting off McNamara for a 6-yard loss. 2nd and 16, they go play action with Furio. He goes short back to McNamara, and they get about the yardage back. Furio 13 of 15, 133 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time
3rd and 10
is a little bit more athletic than that defense.
from the 16. They need the 26-yard line to convert. And Furio looking for a man. Don't know if he's going to find him. He's chucking it deep into coverage, and that one sails over the head of everybody. And this is going to be a punt for Nebraska. For the first time today, the Cornhuskers will send this one away on 4th and 10. Kick is away, and it gets to about the 45-yard line. Will be returnable. And a nice move gets Oklahoma into Nebraska territory. So only a 46-yard drive needed for a score here. Excuse me, for a touchdown, I should say. Obviously, you can get points in other ways. Kawale going over the middle, and what a catch by his receiver. Destin Hill, 13 yards on the diving RPO slant. And that's going to be a 1st and 10 up to the 34-yard line. So one play, one first down for Oklahoma as they try and get themselves more than a field goal on the board. 2-minute warning in the first half, 17-3. Oklahoma on the move now, trying to cut into that lead some more. And a nice move by Blades gets him about half of that yardage. 2nd and 5. Only 2 yards per carry. That was Blades' longest rush of the day at 5 yards. It's been tough sledding for the Oklahoma offense rushing the ball, but trying to figure it out now. They give it to Blades again, and he goes nowhere. In the backfield, all over it is Christian Jones. What a play on that one, just shooting the gap and giving Blades no chance to get away. That tackle battle lasted shorter than me in bed. I mean, there was no chance. And I don't last long. So 3rd and... Oh, hey, JG. I didn't know you were here. 3rd and 6 from the 30. They need about the 24-yard line to convert. They go to the right side. It is caught for a first down by Awesome, and he makes an awesome move to stay on his feet, get up to the 11-yard line. Clock management been good so far. They did get out of bounds, so maybe you need to run the ball here and get a little clock movement. Blaze might just take it all the way himself. Fumbles. It is recovered by Oklahoma on the 1-yard line. I believe they're going to give him first and goal. They may review it and take the yardage back, and they will. So Oklahoma was down. They're going to give him about 2nd and 2, 2nd and 3 from the 5 or the 6. The 4. They'll give it 2nd and 3 from the 4. So that clock is going to run. Plenty of time for Oklahoma. They'll bring Blades into the backfield. Snap it. Give it to him. Trying to muscle his way through. Gets about 1. Booth review. That was weird. But it's going to be 3rd and 2 from about the 3-yard line. 41 seconds ago, Nebraska calls their first timeout. They're thinking they want another possession before this half ends. Oklahoma did kick off first, so they'll be receiving the second half kickoff, a chance to double up the Cornhuskers here, but obviously got to get in first and play defense second. Paler, nowhere to go. 2-yard loss on the play. Nebraska burns their second timeout. A field goal gets you to a field goal and a touchdown 2-point conversion game. Going for it obviously could get you within 7. 4th and 4, you don't need all of it, but you may as well get it. And they are going to go for it. And here's the game. 4th and 4 from the 5. Kawale just needs 5 yards for the touchdown. Over the middle, it's intercepted by Grandy. And Nebraska going to take over at the 9-yard line. Still leading 17-3 in this ball game.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with this decision.
1st and 10 from the 9. Furio dropping back, going deep down the left side, and it is incomplete. I thought one of them brought it in. I thought Coleman was the one that brought it in, but it is incomplete. Regardless, 26 seconds to go in the half from the 9. They'd need, at least 60 yards. Is the QB 76? Is that legal? I think Bink has 2 QBs that are 76 or more. I think he has another one that's 97, because I don't think that was his day 1 starting QB. Week 0, I don't know. From 2nd and 10, they'll just run it with McNamara. He gets a few yards, call it 8. Nebraska will take their 3rd timeout, try to maybe get a chunk play on this next down and distance to see if they can get anything. If they don't, you risk setting up Oklahoma at least decently with 3 timeouts. I'm sure they might just be going for the first down and end the half here. 3rd and 2, they send the back in motion. Furio going to him out of the flat. It is caught. It's a first down. It's a lot more. He gets out of bounds at the 31. 15 seconds to go. Now they only need about 30 yards to get into field goal range. Furio rolling right. A sack is what you can't take right here, and nearly intercepted by the D lineman. Could have set up Oklahoma for a late field goal. Instead, it just falls harmlessly to the turf. Second and 10, they go play action. Furio looking for a man, might have one over the middle. He's taking the shot. Oklahoma coming back to it, incomplete, and 2 seconds to go in the half. As these freshman quarterbacks duel it out here in Lincoln, Nebraska. They'll go play action one more time. Furio looking downfield, nearly gets sacked. Instead, he's going to loft it up to Coleman. It is picked off. Bridges, and he might have a lane. Instead, he gets wrapped up by McNamara, and that tackle could prove huge in this game. Kickoff return touchdown there could have done wonders, an interception return touchdown could have done wonders for Oklahoma there, but instead, 17-13, and they will get the ball to start the third quarter here in Lincoln. Ball is caught inside the end zone, and it will be knelt for a touchback. First and 10, Kawale trying to roll out of the pocket. He does barely get the pass off, but it is incomplete. To the right side, Keona Davis, the senior pass rusher, getting the pressure on Kawale. It could be Cole, but I want to say, I think I'm going to go Kawale. Second and 10. I know he's a fake player, so it doesn't matter. Might have him beat in press coverage, and he does! Awesome! Another awesome play for the touchdown, Oklahoma. And they cut into the deficit on a huge streak play. Wow. 6 for 13, and now a touchdown on the board for that boy. Kawale to Awesome. What a name for a receiver, and clearly he has got speed. Breakaway speed. 13 seconds into the third quarter, it's a touchdown. Extra point up and good, and we've got a 7-point ball game here in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Alabama is putting on an offensive clinic, the likes of which we've seldom seen.
I guess Alabama is cooking whoever they're playing.
They're up
Or
by 17 over Kentucky.
Oh, they beat Kentucky. Well, they're up by 17 on Kentucky in game. That's what they're telling. That's what. That's what Kevin was telling me in my ear. Bell kneels down in the end zone, and it's going to be Nebraska's first chance of the second half, and they'll start from the 25 with 9:47 to go in the quarter. Come out in a bunch formation to the right, well, Nebraska and the pistol. And they'll run it with McNamara. He's got some space, and he's up near the first down marker. Call it a 6-yard gain. Up to the 31. Make it 2nd and 4. Second and 4, and it's a fumble! Somehow recovered by Nebraska, and all that yardage they lost gets them back behind the sticks. Held a message for reason. Smart detection. Brickhead, you actually tricked it into thinking that there was bots. You like... It's because you didn't put a space in between boo and .com. That's what actually, I think... Or did you? I don't know. I really can't see it. Oh, no, you did. Yeah, you just literally copied and pasted. Why did they? This one didn't get flagged, but yours did. 3rd and 12. They go with a screenplay. McNamara trying to get it all back, and he gets 9 of it. But it's going to be 4th and 3. Hey, Coach Biggs. There's the other one. King Bryant, quarterback number 98. And this one's going to be a punt on 4th and 3 from the 32-yard line. Goofy, Kick is away, and Oklahoma now trying to flip this game on its head and get themselves back into it with a tie. Hey, a late hit. With a tie or at least a 3 on the board. On this drive, we'll see how it goes, though. 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. Looks like Kawale trying to make some adjustments. We'll see if the freshman can in this type of environment. 5 seconds on the play clock, man in motion. They don't give it to him. They play action. Going for a deep shot again to Awesome, and he beat him again inside the 20 to the 19. Ramon Kawale put that ball where only his receiver was going to get it, and then Awesome went up and snagged it. First and 10, they hand it off to Paler, and he's got about 4. And Oklahoma in the hurry up now. They feel like they've got some momentum. I agree, Earl. Huge drive for OU. They could tie this ball game up, at least get something, and now in scoring position for sure. Kowale going over the middle. It is incomplete. Great defense by the Cornhuskers. Awesome. Had an awesome catch earlier this drive, but could not reel that one in over the middle. 3rd and 6 from the 16-yard line for the Sooners here in Big Ten territory. Just great defense. That could have been a walk-in touchdown, but the defender was all over it. 3rd and 6. Kowale elects to run with Paler. Trying to break through tackles. Breaks 1. Gets about 4 of the 6 yards needed. And looks like left foot wants to go for it. Coach left foot wants to go for it. It looks like they will. Offense staying out there for the Sooners. They're 0 for 1 on 4th down so far today. It was in a situation very similar to this. Can they get there? They go direct snap. Paler trying to push his way forward, and he gets the first down inside the 10. 1st and goal for the Sooners. We had an electric Week 0 game between Illinois and Louisville. We had a solid game between number 1 and number 3 in Week 1. Going to the outside, and he is out at the 1-yard line. Couldn't finish the play. And Hill, he made a diving catch earlier, couldn't quite get in this time.
First and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot. Power ahead.
And he's going to get in for the touchdown, and Oklahoma's an extra point away from tying this football game. What a turn of events. Nebraska was up 17-0 early in this game, and the Sooners are an extra point away from capping off 17 unanswered points right back at the Cornhuskers.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd.
17-17. Could you believe it if I told you? 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter in Oklahoma. 14 points already in the 3rd quarter. Less than 4 minutes gone. We'll see how the Cornhuskers respond at home in the pouring down rain. Number 2 in the country after 2 ranked wins in their early games, but over North Carolina at home and Texas Tech on the road, I believe. I could be wrong, but I believe it was in Texas Tech. 1st and 10 from the 25 as Oklahoma looks to change that number. They go RPO, and that big body D tackle nearly got there, but a great throw by the King, number 98, to get that throw out to Keglar. He's got his 4th catch of the day, 47 yards, and that gets 4 on 1st down.
That might be a home run play for the offense.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
2nd and 6 from the 29. Another RPO. They go short to the screen pass there. Markaway trying to break away. But that one only gets about 3, so 4 yards, now 3 yards. Can Oklahoma stop them, or is Nebraska going to keep this drive rolling and get their first down of the second half?
The Huskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
And this one's a run to McNamara, and he's got all kinds of room. Tries to break to the outside, can't quite get there. But 1st and 10 up to the 49-yard line. What a game we have here in Week 2. They hand this one off to McNamara again, trying to reverse field. He does get positive yardage out of it. That could have been a lot worse, but he turned nothing into something there. In 2nd and 6 from the 47 now incoming for Nebraska.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire.
They go outside to McNamara. He gets a 1st down and more up across the 30, up across the 35. That's where they'll mark him down. Still dealing with a little bit of issues on that wear and tear. They continue to go to him. I'm sure he's not denying the ball, so they'll keep feeding him as long as he can move. 17-17 here. 1st and 10 from the 15. It looks like they're going for a screen. They have Wilson out of the backfield, and it gets about 5, maybe 4 on that reception. And the junior sets up 2nd and 5 with about 3 minutes to go in the quarter.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down.
2nd and 5 from the 31. They go with a screen pass again, and McNamara's got one man in front of him. And he does get wrapped up at about the 8-yard line, but a huge first down for the Huskers, And King Bryant comes in the game, and he is 6 for 6 for 56 yards.
He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the Huskers line it up with a 1st and goal. Here we go.
1st and goal from the 8. They hand it off to McNamara again, and he's trying to bully his way in there. He gets about half of it down to the 4.
Now it's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from about the 4. Under 2 minutes to go in the 3rd. King Bryant drops back. Rolling right, might have a man. Instead, it was nearly picked, but it sails over everybody, and it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 4.
I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. And you saw that there on the incompletion.
3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand.
3rd and goal from the 4. They go RPO. They go to the screen pass. It is caught, but it's not in. 2 yards away is Nebraska as they look to, I'm sure, go for it and get their 7-point lead back. But can Oklahoma stop them? And Coach Rule will keep that offense out there. 17-17, 1:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. 4th and goal from the 2. They go to the flat. Oklahoma is all over it, and they're there. Not going to get there, and Oklahoma takes over at their own 2-yard line, but they stop the Huskers with a goal line stand. And the defense has walled up for the Sooners in this 2nd half. It's been beautiful to see. 1st and 10. They go with a slant right over the middle. It's caught by Hill. Looked like maybe it was a bit of a post, a skinny post, but either way, it's a 1st down up to the 21-yard line. An immediate breathing room on a ballsy throw by Koala, And it gets them all the way to the 21-yard line. This time they'll go screen pass to the right. Baylor gets out in front of one Nebraska defender, and he tries to push his way for the 1st. Gets about 10, but it'll be 2nd and about the length of the football on 2nd down. 10 for 18 and a touchdown today, 226 pass yards. Yet again, they've moved away from the run game, but this time it's worked so far, knock on wood. I will not be that guy. I will not be that guy. I'll not be the jinx. Paylor gets the carry this time, and he goes backwards. Loss of about a half a yard will make it a 3rd and a full 1 when we come back for the end of the game. 17-17. At the end of the 3rd quarter, what a ball game. 17 points from Nebraska and unanswered, and then right back Oklahoma answers 17 points of their own. And 14 of them came in that last quarter, and now a chance for them to take their first lead of the game. Third and 1, 10 minutes to go in this incredible user game. From the 30, they hand it off, and no problem. Blades gets there and a lot more. Great blocking. You can see Hill getting his hands dirty up in the shoulder pads. What a great block that was, and great blocking all around. They go with a touch pass to Hill. And that one goes backwards. No gain on the play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had
And
in their back pocket. They knew
after going backwards 3 yards,
different ways they were going to try to get him involved.
second and 13. Kawale looking. He might just take off himself. He will. He fumbles! And the only man to pick it up is a Nebraska Cornhusker D lineman. Sam Jones with the forced fumble. And just like that, Nebraska has a chance to retake that lead. Safe to say Kawale has lost his running privileges after that one. 1st and 10 from the 50, Nebraska now. Winding that play clock down. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to get the snap off. They do get it off. They go triple option. McNamara gets it off the pitch. He's going to have the first down. He gets shoved out at the 38-yard line. And another first down.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea.
1st and 10 from the 38 now. Nebraska looks to put some points on the board and retake their lead. They hand this one off to McNamara. He shakes off a tackle. He gets 9 on that play. 2nd and 1 for the Huskers coming up.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down.
2nd and 1 up the gut, and great defense by Oklahoma. Stops him in his tracks. David Stone getting off the block and laying the cut stick. 3rd and 1 from the 29.
A really nice game. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency.
3rd and 1. They go RPO, and it's a handoff, and Carter blows it up in the backfield for a loss of 3. No room to run. It's 4th and 4. And it looks like the Cornhuskers will go for it and come out 5 wide. 2-0, baby. What was the final at Death Valley?
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th.
Coming out in empty. And they go with a quarterback run. It's a first down. 38-13. Those Tigers stood no chance. No chance.
I think everybody here in the stadium, including myself, was expecting them to try to throw the football.
Great run by the King, and he's got a first down to the 26. Brian hands this one off to McNamara. Gets about 3. 2nd and 7 as the clock continues to wind. McNamara has minus 19 speed now, but yet he's still getting carries. This could be his last game. Rest in peace. 2nd and 7, they go to him out of the flats. And he gets licked at the 20-yard line. 3rd and 4 coming up. We held the ball almost 10 minutes longer than it did. Well, that's how you do it when you're on the road, man. Possession battle. You won it. You won the ball game, and it wasn't particularly close. Good stuff. I'll put if you send me a quote, I'll throw it on the Instagram. RPO, this one is Coleman. First down, up to the 13-yard line.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so
1st and 10, Bryant going to the flat. This one for Barney, the backup running back. He gets about out of it. No quote. Big game next week for the Trojans. Just got to keep working. Who do you got next week?
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter.
Oh, that's week 3? That's crazy. So he's doing some scouting. 2nd and 5, they hand it off to Barney, and nobody in front of him. It's a touchdown for Nebraska. And they move out in front by a touchdown. Looks like they're going for 2. Could come back to bite him depending on how this goes. Trying to get up by 8 points and force a 2-point conversion out of Oklahoma. And Nebraska will call a timeout. I believe he may just want to kick this extra point. And he will. So now loss of timeout for Nebraska. Kick is up and good for the Huskers, and they lead by 7 once again in this ball game.
We check
I missed the first 2.5 quarters. Bink went up 17-0, then JG came storming back with 2 quick touchdowns. And oh my goodness. And tied it up at 17. Kind of been a defensive battle since it got tied up, and then goal line stand for Bink, or for JG against Bink. It was at the 2-yard line, stood him up on 4th down, and then on JG's ensuing drive, Kawale, the quarterback, fumbled, gave it to him at the 50, he went right down and scored. Mayo on the run this time. Got a lot of space, and he gets to the 26-yard line, 2nd and inches. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Don't need to rush. And they go play action, looking for a shot. Across the middle, wide open is awesome. And he makes a nice move up to the 46-yard line. Call it 20 yards on that 2nd down throw and catch. And Oklahoma's moving the ball well now. When they space the field like that, just got one guy coming across the middle, especially in man defense. Cooked him. Perfect play. We'll see how Nebraska responds here. 1st and 10, they go play action. Got him fooled. Kawale rolling, wide open man. Can he hit him? He can. Hill, 1st down and more, up across the 30. And to the 28-yard line. Number 14, not going down without a fight here in Lincoln. Nice throw by Kawale on the run to make sure that his receiver had a chance to do something with it. First and 10 from the 28-yard line. Kawale again play action. Looked over the middle at first, and then he gets rocked. Ball falls incomplete. Probably a contested throw anyways. I mean, it happens to the best of us. I had to throw the same thing. 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line. Run the ball, JG. Passing game's been working for him. I don't blame him for trying to pass it. Going to the outside, it is caught. No, dropped. Great defensive play by Nebraska. Couldn't hang on in this slippery ball in the rain. It was a tough catch to make. 3rd and 10 from the 28. And this will be a run to Mayo. He tries to get the 1st down. He dives, gets 1 yard short. 4th and 1, 2:38 and counting left in the ball game. And no doubt Oklahoma going to go for it here and try to get themselves a 1st down in goal, or excuse me, a 1st down regardless inside the red zone. We'll see what the Nebraska play call is. It's 4th and 1 from the 19. They just need about a yard. They go direct snap. Mayo did not get there. Had the ball in the wrong hand. And he got stopped at the 18-yard line. A reach out there would have probably gotten him the 1st. But now the Oklahoma defense has to wall up for 2 minutes, or for a lot less than 2 minutes and 14 seconds. They got to get the ball back. They hand this one off to Barney Jr., and he goes backwards. That's a great start. 4-yard loss, and Oklahoma will take the timeout this time. Hey! Hill with 4 rushing touchdowns for UMass in 2 weeks. Hey! Come in a minute. 2nd and 14, they go play action. Looking short, they'll find Barney again, and he gets a lot more than -4 this time. He gets 10. Make it 3rd and 4, and that will hit the 2-minute warning. A huge 3rd down incoming for this game. Oklahoma, 2 timeouts remaining, and 1 3rd down in front of them. They need this one if they want to stay alive. They throw over the middle. It is brought in by Coleman. And when you need a 1st down through the air, you go to your most sure-handed receiver, and Malachi Coleman possibly ice this game. Time left, but it's going to be tough. 1st and 10, they run it with Barney. He breaks off a tackle. He's trying to get to the edge, and he gets there. He gets out of bounds, but a 1st down and 10 regardless. First down, they will run it again with Barney. This one right up the gut for no gain, and Oklahoma will burn that 2nd time out. 2nd and 7 from the 44-yard line in Nebraska territory with 1:40 on the clock left in the ball game. Oklahoma with 1 timeout left, down 7. See what the call is from Nebraska. They got a blocker in at tight end. And they send the running back out and they go to him in the flat on the pass play. Little mini screen that doesn't get the first, but it does get 4. 3rd and 3 coming up in the play of the ball game right here.
The Cornhuskers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
3rd and 3 from the 48. They will throw. Trying to go over the middle. It's incomplete. So not only does Oklahoma force a 3rd down stop, and it looks like Nebraska's going to go for it. A stop here would put Oklahoma in Nebraska territory, but a 1st down ends the game. What do you call here on either side? 4th and 3. They are throwing it. Trying to go short to the running back, and it's wide open. And Nebraska ends the game on a check down. It looks like the linebacker got caught in the pass rush and couldn't get off the block. And that will do it here from Lincoln, Nebraska. Number 2 survives number 14. And Nebraska, after starting 0-2 last year, moves to 3-0 on the season. And possibly the biggest game of their year coming up next week against number 3 USC. Guys, thanks for watching this edition of IceBox Live. We had another banger here this evening. We'll most likely be back one more time this week. If not, we'll see you in week 3. But congratulations to Nebraska, and they go 3-0 on the year. Thanks again for watching, guys, and good luck to the rest of you, and good luck to these two guys the rest of the season. Dink out.